Hi, excuse me, my voice cracked for a minute there. This is Trepacer. Welcome to my In Bed vlog for Saturday, the 20th of September, 2025. I was off Friday. I'm going to be off Monday, and then I'm going to be off again on Tuesday. On not Tuesday, on Thursday. I thought I had 2 days, but apparently I don't. Sick days left, but so I'll be off again Monday. Then I'll be off on Thursday. Go to work Tuesday, Wednesday, be off Thursday, go back to work on Friday, be off on the weekend, come back to work on Monday, and then be back on Thursday and the 30th, that Tuesday, which is the last day of me working for Cushman and Wakefield. Then I'll start working for CBR starting that Wednesday, the 1st of October, and we have to do a bunch of things, like sign in and stuff. And I think that's what we're going to go over because we have a mandatory meeting on the 30th of September, that Tuesday, where I think they're going to go over how you log in and stuff and how you do your time and all that stuff. So we'll do that. Go over that on that Tuesday, the 30th. And then, so we get paid this Friday, the 19th, and then we get paid every week with Cushman & Wakefield. So we get paid again on the 26th, and then the last 2 days that we work, excuse me, for Cushman & Wakefield is the 29th and the 30th. And then we also get whatever vacation time. They have to pay us those 2 days, and then whatever vacation time we have left. And I think I have a couple of days vacation time, so it may work out to be like a week, an extra week's pay. So, and then we get paid we start working for the other company. There's 3 days of that, the first, second, and third, and we get paid weekly with them. But I only go into my check every 2 weeks. I don't go, even though we get paid every week. So we'll get paid, like, I guess for my instance, it'll be like 1, 2, 3, like 8 days instead of 10 days. And plus, like I said, we'll get paid from the other company, the 2 days that we work that week and whatever vacation time, which I think it's going to work out to be a couple of days, like 3, because I took vacation in July. So all of August and all of September, whatever days I earn. I think you earn like maybe 2 days. So I may have like 4 days and then 2 days for that work. So it might be 6 days. So, get work. And then, so in an extra week. So it'll work out. Anyway, what is it? Oh, yeah. And then plus we got these classes where they teach you how to order stuff that my boss wanted to make sure that I go to, which is, I think, on a couple of, 3 of them. It's like the same, like when we order stuff, like, we did for the old company, how we order stuff. I think it's the same basic feature, I think. So, it's worked out. But like I said, we're working for CBRE now because, like I said, Cushman & Wakefield lost the contract. And they decided to go with CBRE because I think that they're international, okay, more than Cushman & Wakefield was. So, and then we just have to, transfer the 401k. It'll be the same fidelity, same company. So we just have to tell CBRE that the same amount. Just keep the money in there and just have CBRE send the money from my check to Fidelity instead of it being Cushman & Wakefield. Okay, and then I think, and I think we still get the same medical and stuff. If you keep it the same, I think you keep it the same. I think you don't have to do anything. You just have CBRE, I think, pulling out the same amount. But anyway, that's done. So got that to look forward to, October 1st. And so that's it. And like I said, this is going to be the last, hopefully the last company I work for, because hopefully I'll be retiring in a couple of years. And so, like I said, I'm thinking about moving to Colorado. My brother is my youngest brother who lives in Albany. He's moving. He works for Pepsi, and he can transfer. He's transferring to Colorado. So I think he's going to sell his house and then move out there. And so I'm going to find out from him how decent it is out there, because I was trying to think of a place to go. I don't want to go to Florida. New York is too expensive. I don't want to go to California either. So I think Colorado might be a good, because I think Colorado, you have a change, and I want to go through the change of seasons and stuff, like fall, winter, spring, and all that stuff. And I think depending on what part of Colorado you live in, you'll get snow and 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 all that stuff. I want to go through the changes, the fall seasons. I don't want to go to a place where it's going to be incredibly hot. Because I was thinking about Arizona too, but I think Arizona is you don't get no snow in Arizona. I think it's it's really hot in the summertime. I think so. Yeah, so I think Colorado might be a good compromise. So I'll see how it works. Anyway, uh, the Mets are playing this weekend, and today, they're playing today. They're playing right now, and they're losing 3-0. But they also play tomorrow, and that's the last homestand game. They're going on the road for the end of the season. They go to Chicago, and then they go to Florida, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they can make the playoffs. And maybe if I'm lucky enough, if the Mets make the playoffs, I can go to one of these playoff games at home and stuff. Even if I'm sitting in the upper deck and stuff, I always tell myself I would never sit there. But if the Mets make the playoffs and they get a home game, and let's see if I can get even if it's in the upper deck or something like that. I want to actually go to a Met playoff game at Citi Field. So if I have to get an upper deck seat, I'll get that. But I want to go to one of these home games. Hopefully they'll have a home playoff game, and hopefully it'll be on on a weekend or something at night. I would love for that. Go to a playoff game at night at Citi Field. That would be freaking awesome. But anyway, yeah, there was another. Gen V started. Gen V season 2. They dropped 3 episodes, and so today. Actually, I should have did this yesterday. I was being lazy. I watched all 5 episodes of that I had to watch. I watched Alien Earth episode 7 because there's one more episode to go for that, and I watched Peacemaker episode 5, and there's 3 more episodes to go for that. And then I watched the first 3 episodes of season 2, which they dropped on I believe on Tuesday. I believe it was Tuesday. Could have been Wednesday. But any event, I watched all 4 and recorded my reactions to those. So what I'm going to do is, like this, since I'm off on Monday, what I'm going to do is, after I finish recording this video, I'm going to record a video for my Paul Views and Opinions channel about the whole Jimmy Kimmel situation. And then, while I'm, doing it, putting it in Wondershare for more, and, and editing it, I'm going to start editing Peacemaker on my phone. And I should be able to do it with it'll take me about 30-something minutes, 30 or 40 minutes to edit it on my phone. And then what I will do is I will upload that and the reaction to what else? I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank of what I want to do. Oh yeah, now I know what to do. The plan is like this. I'm going to edit Peacemaker on my phone, and once I have that, I'm going to upload that to my computer and upload my Alien Earth reaction as well. Okay, and then what I will do is I will see if I can't upload that tonight, Peacemaker, I'll do it tomorrow in the morning. And what I'll do is Alien Earth, I'll edit it on Sunday in Windows Movie Maker. I'll edit it in there because I usually can do that within like a little bit over 2 hours. I think I can edit that, and actually it was 44 minutes, so I should be maybe be able to edit it a little bit faster. Okay, so then upload that to my YouTube channel tomorrow. And then what I will do, since I'm off on Monday, I will edit on my phone the I'll order. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. Gen V, I will edit on my phone on Monday. Okay, I'll just edit all 3 episodes on my phone, one right after the other. Then that way I'll upload those on my YouTube channel tomorrow. I mean on Monday. So that'll be done. And then, like I said, Tuesday, I think. See, in Tuesday, there'll be the last episode of Alien Earth. And then I think on Thursday is episode 6 of Peacemaker, which I want to see because episode 6, 7, and 8 of Peacemaker, those are the ones that James Gunn didn't release to reviewers. So, and he said there's supposed to be a lot of cameos and stuff in the Peacemaker, those final 3 episodes, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll be off that day. Okay, and then what? Gen B. Okay, yeah, Gen B. Then which I think comes on Tuesday, I think. So what I may do is I can record my reaction to Gen V on that Thursday when I'm off to Gen V and Alien Earth, and then maybe do a live reaction to Peacemaker when it comes on, and just record myself. I'm trying to think if I could either record myself reacting to it, and then I can just download the episode the next day on Friday and match it up, and like then edit it on my phone. I could do that. I think I could maybe be able to do that. But anyway, so I have that. So I have a lot of editing to do. Like I said, I'll edit my Peacemaker episode 5 tonight on my phone, Alien Earth tomorrow on my computer on Windows Movie Maker, 3 for Gen V season 2, the first 3 episodes on my phone. I'll do those on Monday when I'm off. Oh yeah, and I want to, speaking of this, I know I talked about this when I was doing the reaction. You know, the actor who played Andre, I forgot his name, and I hate myself for forgetting his name, but the actor who played Andre, he passed away in real life. He had an accident, a motorcycle accident, fatal motorcycle accident, and so they had to, of course, rewrite the script. They didn't recast the part. You know, they worked his death into the show. And after seeing the 3 episodes, I think they did a decent job with it, but I still think, again, I have the same feeling that I had with the Black Panther thing when Chadwick Boseman died, that they should have just recast the part of Black Panther, because Black Panther is too important a character. That was my feeling on it, that he was just too important a character to, because this is a black superhero who's, you know, just came off a $1 billion movie, okay, and tragically, you know, Chadwick Boseman, you know, died, but you could have given that part to another black, young, up-and-coming actor, which movie could have made him a star. Sure, people would have been comparing him to Chadwick Boseman, but I think I think it was more important to keep that character, okay, the first real black superhero besides, you know, Blade and maybe Luke Cage, first black superhero that was really a real important character in the MCU. That's why I thought they should have recast that part, and I'll still stick to that. And I still think, even though I think they did a good job with Gen V from the first 3 episodes that I've seen of integrating it, and they've used the character, the actor who played his father in the show, which I think it is smart to do that, because he probably had a smaller role, but they probably said, you know what, so let's, you know, use him because he basically has the same power set as his son, and we'll just integrate him with our other heroes, because I think otherwise this character was probably going to die this season, and he still may die because, you know, his powers are killing him literally. Okay, so I think they still may do that eventually, but I still think they should have recast the part, because his character again was involved with Kate. Okay, that was a very important, especially if you've seen season 1, you know Andre, you know, had that kind of sneaky relationship with Kate, which is really important. And of course, Kate turned villain, and so he had to, you know, face off against her. And I think you could have had that great, you know, dichotomy between, you know, Andre and Kate again. But like I said, they didn't want to go that way, so you're gonna have to respect it. And I'm like I said, I've seen the first 3 episodes, and I think they're really good. And so we'll see. But anyway, enough of my ramblings. So, like I said, after I finish recording this, I'm going to record my Jimmy Kimmel video for my Paul Views and Opinions channel, and then I will start editing these 2 videos, and then I will start editing my Peacemaker reaction on my phone, and I will also rip the Alien Earth reaction, and so I can upload those. I'm trying to think if I should. Yeah, no. What I'll do is yeah, I'll edit. I'll do the unedited. I'll render the unedited reaction to Alien Earth, which I'm going to edit in Windows Share Film in Windows Movie Maker tomorrow, and but Peacemaker edited version and the unedited version, I will upload those. So those 3 videos, after I finish rendering these things, I'll upload those to my computer. Okay, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, like I said, when we get paid, I think we get paid like 5 times. I think in October. Let's see, 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st. Yeah, we get paid 5 times, and plus, you know, the check from the old company, whatever vacation time, and I think the 2 days, we'll get that in a check too. So we get paid a lot of times, in October. So I'm definitely going to have a digital code giveaway contest in October. And I also, because I thought my dental appointment was on the 3rd of October, it's not. It's on the 13th, which I think is a Monday. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah, it's on a Monday. On the 13th, I think in the afternoon and stuff. So I can go to that. So, okay, and I think that is it. So, again, when I wanted to, like I said, Mickey 17, I wanted to react to that, but like I said, all these shows are coming on, so, and then I have to do a bunch of editing with these shows. Like I said, Alien Earth is getting ready to go off. Okay, got one more episode to go with that. Peacemaker has 3 more episodes. Okay, and I think I have to see how many episodes Gen V season 2 has, and because they dropped 3 episodes, so if it's 8 episodes, you know, then you got like, and I think they're gonna release them weekly. Then I think we got, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 more episodes to go. So maybe when I'm finished recording, you know, filming, editing my reactions and stuff, maybe then if I'm done with those, then maybe I can start reacting to movies. Okay, maybe I'll have time to do that. Because if I can do one a week. I think, yeah, I think I can do it that way, because there's just not enough time during the week with these TV shows that I'm watching and editing and stuff to do movies also. So maybe I'll wait until I'm done with Alien Earth, Peacemaker season 2, and Gen V season 2. When I'm done with those, then, because I don't think there'll be anything else. Because I think the next thing I might have to react to is going to be TV show wise. I think it might be Lanterns, which starts I think next year on HBO Max. But anyway, enough of that rant. Enough of my ranting on that. So look for the digital code giveaway contest in October. I'll definitely be having it then. Okay. So again, besides this video, you get my digital code. You'll have my Jimmy Kimmel video, which will be on my Paul's Views and Opinions channel, and I'm going to work on the Peacemaker tonight. Okay, editing the Peacemaker video, reaction episode 5, and render episode 7 unedited version. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. Okay, so anyway, in the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. You check that out as well. Also I have a link down below to my Patreon. My Patreon's only $5 a month, over 200 videos on there, 5 different categories. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content that's on there. Follow a link, it'll take you there. Also have a link down below to my merchandise store. If you see my Peacemaker and my Alien Earth and my Gen V episode season 2 videos, you'll see I'm wearing the spherical circles shirt. I haven't worn that in a while. Okay, I have that on in my merchandise store, and also I have the Trepacer logo on merch in my store. I have it on t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears. Okay, for men, women, unisex. Follow a link, it'll take you to the merchandise store. That's a way for you to support me. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer. Thanks so long, and take care.